Hi, I am Anand and this is my third compiler lab experiment. The question is simulation of a microprocessor. So this is the program. Here I am using all the import files here, starting a new class, putting the main function public static void main. I am creating 4 arrays of strings here with a limit of 50. And then I am just creating integer variables j, k, and with the initial value 0 and a temporary variable. Then I am creating a new string str. Then I am creating another character ch2, that is its name is a, its value is a. Then here I am creating a new file. The syntax for creating a new file is file writer f is equal to new file writer, the path of the file that is shown here. Here I am inputting the file, and here I am putting the output file here, and here using the same file reader f1 is equal to new file reader. Here I am inputting the file, and so there are 2 files for inputting and outputting. Inputting the values and showing the value, that is another file. Then here inside the while loop I am entering, I am checking for each line by line. So the condition is string is equal to br dot read line is not equal to null. If that is, if there are any statements in the line, then it will check this condition. Just check this while loop. I am initializing in the I is equal to 0 and set is equal to 0. I am starting a new array of string where I am splitting the sentence using space. Then if array dot compare to is equal to hash define equal to 0, that means if hash define is coming in the sentence, then I am initializing value I is equal to 1 and I am creating a new variable int bracket is equal to 0. Then I am creating a character array cha of array2.2 star array. I am converting it to array. Then I am inside the for loop. I am checking whether the bracket is there. If the bracket is there, I must put the value that I have, the integer bracket as value is equal to 1. Else, if the bracket is equal to 0, I am inside the con string that is created earlier here. I am inserting the value of that for loop, that is array of I plus plus. The incremented value is added here. Then for the con1 of j plus plus, I am incrementing the value is equal to array is equal to plus plus I. Then else con2 of k is equal to array of I plus plus, that is con2 is another con2 is another array of string type that I have created with limit 50 bytes. Then there also I am if both is not happening, then here I am incrementing the value of the array. Then the same condition that I have checked earlier, I am checking it here also. If here also the bracket is there, I am putting the value character to string of cha of ac. Cha is decrement is used here. Then I am breaking. Then I am incrementing the i's value, and the con4 of k plus plus is equal to array of plus plus I. That's the condition. Else, if nothing of this is happening, while I is less than array dot length, if the given length is less than I, then in the for I am creating a new variable counter of int type. I am putting it inside the for loop. For int counter is equal to 0, counter is less than j, counter plus plus, array of I dot equals con of counter. If this condition is satisfying, then I must print it in the file con1 of counter plus plus, that means plus 1 space is given here. Then I am incrementing the i's value and incrementing set here. The same thing is happening here for with the same condition I am checking here. If here array of I dot equals con2 of counter, if the second array of string type, if it is equal to the what that I have checked here, then I must convert into array of I plus 1 to dot 2 character array. Then I am checking another for loop in L is equal to 0, L less than ch1, length is equal to I plus plus. If ch1 is equal of 1 is equal to bracket, if it is open bracket, I must put ch2 is equal to ch1 of 1 plus L plus 1. The same thing is happening here. Character of creating a new character array. Ch is equal to con4 of counter dot to character array. I am converting it to character array. I am creating a new variable ab with initial value 0. Then I am checking the condition using while loop. While ab is less than ch dot length, character dot to string, character of ab dot equals con3 of counter. If this condition is satisfying, then I must print it in the file. Else else print it ch at ab. Then incrementing the ab's value, I is equal to plus 2, that is I is incremented by 2 value, z is equal to 1. If z is not equal to 1, I must print that array of I plus 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 1 space is given here, putting z's value here. Then I am printing an empty line in the file. I am closing the br and pw that I have created earlier. So the output will be shown here now. This is the code that I have inserted, that is inputted code. Here I am using slash include stdio.h, define pi 3.14, define add of x is equal to x is equal to x plus z, void main. Inside the main function I am putting float r is equal to 3, float a is equal to pi into r, then add y, then I am closing the bracket. This is the code that I have inserted. According to the question, here the pi's value, that is here the pi's value must be changed to 3.14, which is given in the second line using hash define function. So the output is here. I am entering the output file. See, we can see that here. Include stdio.h, void main, float r is equal to 3, float a is equal to 3.14 into r, y is equal to y plus z, a, closing the bracket. That means here I am defining all the things that must be happening here. Add of y, define float a is equal to pi's value is 3.14, which is substituted here and done here. So that's it. Thank you for watching this video.